that the revenue is growing 2.1, but because of the expense is slightly growing higher, that's why the mid and bottom line has been declining. Well, one of the main contribution on the expense which is growing higher is because of we just acquired additional spectrum last year, and as always that whenever we got the additional spectrum, then will direct impact is on the expense. But in the long run, it will be better for us because of we can add some capacity and quality of the network. At the same time, we can save some capex and opex from that spectrum. And if you see the density of the number of subscribers in mobile side, Telkomsel has the highest density per megahertz. So those additional spectrum is really not needed for us. On the other side, if you look at the further detail of the financial result that we can get, we are growing healthier for now, as we still impacted by the declining of the legacy, which can be as high as minus 25% per year. But if you compare the data, the broadband that we growth compared to the consumption, our broadband growth is about 6.1%, and the consumption on the data is about 9.4%, which is getting closer. Because when the growth of the consumption is much higher than the revenue itself, in the long run you will suffer because you need much bigger capex, and at the same time the incremental potential incremental revenue is lower. So I think we are moving toward the right direction where we can get the healthier growth of the revenue.
Mr. Adriansyah, this is JP Ong. You did mention that expenses did inch up a little bit, but when I took a deeper look actually at the profit P&L statement here, I noticed that there was something here called the foreign currency translation loss of about 139 billion rupiah. Now, from my understanding is it seems that this is an FX loss, but it's happening at a time when the rupiah is arguably one of the strongest gainers, at least, among Southeast Asian currencies. Can you help us understand what this foreign currency translation loss was, and whether or not you expect it being a one-time thing or something that you'll have to manage on a recurring basis?
Yes, because the revenue that we can get is not only rupiah. We have some international operations, which probably in our balance sheet we have about 600 million US. Whenever the rupiah is getting stronger than the US, then we recorded kind of loss because of the exchange rate.